Okay, I'm getting mail. You're like, we already know you're a dude. Stop talking about the Enneagram. No, I can't stop talking about the Enneagram because I'm getting some mail on the Enneagram. And it's about how to deal with conflict. Let me show it to you. Now, this is one way to handle conflict with all the Enneagram numbers, whether you're a 1, a 4, a 5, an 8, a 9. Just play some Kari Job. Like, hala, shakala, green dollar. Sing to Jesus and be sweet. But that doesn't really work. It's kind of really, well, really, I mean, if you just start singing to Jesus, I mean, that resolves most conflict. I have found, but then you get defriended, people call you names. So let me show you the original question. Conflict, we're going to leave all this harmony. And we're going to go to conflict. Arr, look at this. It says, Johnny, I work with an 8, with someone who can't sell his way out of a paper bag. And he is cocky as shit. I don't work there. And I'm better than him, which is the real issue of this question. But I got to pretend like that's not. Then how do I go at him and be nice? So what he's really asking, sorry, Kari Joe, we got to get rid of this stuff, man. We got to really turn the Jesus off. We need to really talk about conflict and the Enneagram numbers. And how do you deal with conflict with an 8? Number 1, pack a fucking lunch. Let's read the question again. Take this real seriously. This guy is taking his time. He's emailing me. He's like, hey, dude, I really got to know how to handle this guy. He goes, here you go. Here he is. He goes, trying to leave his name off here. Sorry. He says, sorry, I guess I just showed you his name, but fuck it. Fuck. Son of a... Man, makes me so mad. Maybe I'm an 8. 7 wing... Okay, this is Johnny. Work with an 8. He's someone who can't sell his way out of a paper bag. He's cocky as shit and I'm better than him. How do I not go at him? Do I be nice? Now here's another thing. How do you deal with conflict with the Enneagram 8? Now that's a very interesting question. I'm glad you asked it. Maybe I should make a video about it. Whoa, I am making a video about it. So let's talk about the Enneagram 8. And one of the most important things that I could do is promote myself a little bit here. And I said how to have better relationships. If you just go to my Kari Job fandom here, you can see there's all kinds of things I like. But there's a video called How to Have Better Relationships, and I'm talking about the victim triangle, the Cartman triangle. It's worth the 7.25 holla for you to watch that. And simply, one of the things I suggest is dropping the word you. So when you're in conflict, not using the word you creates a monologue without conflict. So from a conversational perspective, try and watch this video. Or in fact, you can watch both videos, but watch this one and eliminate the word you. You know, just picture it. Like, for example, if you walked up to him and says, hey, dude, you can't sell your way out of a paper bag. Well, that's immediately going to put him on the defense, and he's going to come back at you in the classic 8, which is going to be, and here are some adjectives with 8 energy. Intellectual brawn. Maybe not in that order. So when you come in an 8, you better be willing to go all in, because 8s do not have the passive aggressive bone that like a 9 has. Like 9s are very, very passive aggressive. So you have to, number 1 is know that you have to go all in. I mean, literally be willing to go all in. Like it might cost you, like if you push this guy in, depending on how egoic he is, if he's in an extreme egoic place, he might not even care about his job. He might just want to kick your ass. And that's one of the downsides of the egoic 8, is that they go all in because they're fighters. So how do you do it? Number 1 is you eliminate the word you. You have to understand his energy. He might not believe in what he's selling. And so if you walked up to him and said, hey, dude, how is our product shit? Then just take notes. Ask an 8, how is our product shit? And ask that question, or what's shit around here? And he'll tell you in a very humble way, because believe it or not, 8s are very humble when they feel like they are dealing with or dealing in an honest community. If the community is not honest, if deceit and salesmanship and hollahs, if If all that shit is a part of the culture, no 8 is going to be able to sell or even produce. So one of the ways that the Enneagram can help you or help anybody is it helps people understand where someone's coming from. For example, 8s are not passive aggressive and they'll go all in. Okay? They're more like emergency room doctors than they are that sweet pediatrician. Okay. Another thing is to understand your Enneagram energy, and then it kind of you might want to look at the interplay between your energy and the 8. So most importantly, drop the word you, understand the victim triangle, understand he's coming from a place, if he's an 8, he's coming from, I'm going to assume he's not in an egoic place, he's coming from a place of raw, rigorous honesty. So if you're cheating your customers, if it's a shit product and he's just a misfit, you might need to just tell him, hey, listen, I know this product is shit. You might want to go work over here. One thing about 8s that are refreshing that I like about 8s is that they love candor and honesty. Candor and honesty are the nectar of the 8. Anyway, there you go. Or, like I said, you can always go back to just singing Jesus music. That always helps. You can just kind of rock out with some Kari Job. Or, who knows? You could put on some AC/DC. That can really get some things tense. I mean, yeah, start the conversation like this way. Say, hey, 8, you cocky shithead. Let's see how that goes. You guys be good. If you have any questions on the Enneagram, I've studied for years. It'll make a huge difference in your business, your marriage, your girl. Understanding where someone's coming from. It's called empathy. Sometimes we need to have tools. That's 8 energy, dude. We like intensity. We like rawness. That's who we are. And frankly, I think the world's better for that. I mean, you guys be good. Holla.